I made the best universe mode, but it's NXT Black and Gold. Recently, with thinking of interesting concepts to center a universe mode around, I was listing out my favorite eras in pro wrestling, and one of the first one that came up was when Triple H took NXT and he said, "What if PWG but money?" And from that, we got NXT, a look at what an indie wrestling company would look like under the WWE banner, and most of the stars from that era of NXT are the main stars of WWE today, showing that Triple H really had his finger on the pulse of what was happening at the time. A quick look at the champions I went with and the championships I went with for this universe. We've got the good old NXT Championship, one of the best looking modern belts in my opinion in pro wrestling, held by the timeless GOAT Samoa Joe. Fun fact, every wrestling show that I have went to live in real life, Samoa Joe has been at. NXT, Samoa Joe's there. AEW, Samoa Joe's there. Raw, Samoa Joe's there. TNA, Samoa Joe's there. This man is truly the GOAT. The NXT North American Championship held by Adam Cole. The NXT Tag Team Championship held by The Revival. People may forget, but yes, these guys were in NXT, and they were just as good then as they are now. And the NXT Women's Champion is Asuka. That's right, guys. This one's not going to make Goldberg happy. But you remember how Dave Chappelle used to say, "Who gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks?" Well, who gives a fuck what Goldberg thinks? And on that fuck Goldberg note, I think it's time we just hop into the show. So let's see what we got for week 1 of NXT. Starting us off in the Extreme Rules women's match, Asuka takes on Nikki Cross. World Champion Samoa Joe takes on challenger Baron Corbin. Sasha Banks takes on Alexa Bliss in a one-on-one. And the Revival take on the team of Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn in the main event. This match is to hype up the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, which will start next week on NXT. Asuka moves in a spear to take over the match. Now lifting up Nikki Cross, looking for a deadlift. German suplex, bridges the cover. The champion looked to make quick work of Nikki Cross here. Asuka again moves in. Octopus lock locked in. Nikki Cross able to fight her way out. Cross stunning the champion. Elbow to the kidney. Asuka back elbow escape. Irish whip to the corner. Asuka heads out of the ring to find a weapon. She pulls out a trash can. Now Asuka lifting Nikki Cross to the top turnbuckle. Cross kicks her away. Hard elbows by Cross. Goes under. Asuka catches her with a lariat. And now Asuka picks up the trash can and just throws it at Nikki Cross's face. Asuka going for the cover now. And Nikki Cross out at 2. Asuka lifting Nikki Cross to her feet. Irish whip. Asuka goes under. Nikki Cross back elbow. Trying to make a comeback here is Nikki Cross. Asuka has been very dominant so far in this match. Nikki Cross lifting Asuka over her head. Now Nikki Cross waiting for Asuka to get to her feet. Spinning suplex there. Nikki Cross rolls into the cover on Asuka to pin the women's champion. Asuka kicks out at 2.5. Nikki Cross now going to the top turnbuckle. Asuka's a ways away. Nikki Cross halfway across the ring and she misses. Asuka now again going for that trash can. Again just tossing it at Nikki Cross's head. Asuka over the trash can, double axe handle. Goes for the cover, and Nikki Cross saves the match again, kicking out at 2. Will Nikki Cross tap out to the women's champion? Nikki Cross slides out of the ring. Asuka with the trash can again, trying to hit her, but she blocks by the ropes. Irish whip. Nikki Cross goes under, swinging neck breaker. Asuka back to her feet again, beating Nikki Cross with the punch. Irish whip, spinning back kick. Asuka picks up the trash can again, and again gonna squish Nikki Cross with it. Asuka again with the trash can, again throws it at Nikki Cross. Now Asuka lifting her to her feet. Asuka with Nikki Cross in the corner, lifting her up to the top turnbuckle. Asuka with a second rope hammerlock DDT. And now Asuka jumping, spinning kick to the gut off the ropes. Asuka gonna leave the ring again, possibly looking for another weapon. And she pulls out a ladder. The women's champion setting up a ladder in the middle of the ring and just bounces it off the skull of Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross reverse Irish whip. Catches Asuka with a hard lariat. She's got to maintain some offense here. Now Nikki Cross lifting the champion to her feet. Asuka rolls out, twists her over into an armbar, and that's it. Nikki Cross taps. Up next on the show, we saw world champion Samoa Joe take out Baron Corbin in a one-on-one match. Sasha Banks is able to defeat Alexa Bliss in a one-on-one match. And in week 1's main event for NXT, the Revival, the tag team champions, lose to Sami Zayn and Nakamura. Zayn and Nakamura build momentum going into next week's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And here we are at the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. This will be a single elimination tag team tournament to determine the #1 contenders for the Revival's NXT Tag Team Championships. We've got Adam Cole and Aleister Black versus Chad Gable and Cedric Alexander, Samoa Joe and Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura, Drew McIntyre and Bobby Roode versus Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa DIY take on Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. And the finals for round 1, Adam Cole and Aleister Black defeat Cedric Alexander and Chad Gable, and they will take on Finn Balor and Samoa Joe, who defeat Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura. Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin defeat the team of Drew McIntyre and Bobby Roode, and DIY move on after taking on Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Balor and Joe are able to defeat Aleister Black and Adam Cole, and DIY is able to overcome the team of Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin, and now these two teams will meet in the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The winner will take on the Revival at TakeOver Brooklyn. Now here we go. Finn and Gargano starting out the match. Finn moves in, snap vertical suplex, floats over to the cover. Gargano out at 1. Finn Irish whip. Gargano right into a drop kick. And now Finn moves in with a flying elbow. Gargano up kick stuns Finn. Takes Finn over to the ropes. Pushes him in. Elbow to the kidney. Guys him from behind. Face buster. Finn is already busted open. And now Gargano dragging Finn over to his corner. DIY with the tag already. Quick teamwork. Double super kick. Ciampa lifts up Finn Balor. Hard strikes by Ciampa. Irish whip. Finn off the ropes. Ciampa catches him in an overheld throw. And now Ciampa with a sucker punch to Samoa Joe. And now just working on Finn Balor. Ciampa lifting up Balor, taking him back to DIY's corner. Quick tag to Johnny Gargano. Finn looking for the hot tag to Samoa Joe. Balor cuts him off, but he misses. Balor takes him down, foot stomp, center of the ring. And now Balor's able to tag in Samoa Joe. Joe lifts him up, hard slap to the face. And now Joe just tossing around Gargano. Joe gonna take Gargano back to the corner. Joe and Finn now with quick tags. Finn up to the second rope. Diving double axe handle to the elbow. Johnny Gargano, though, quick with an Irish whip. Catches Finn Balor off guard. Trips him over. Kick to the chest. And now Gargano going to make the quick tag to Ciampa. Needs a fresh competitor. Ciampa moves in but misses. Finn with a dragon screw leg whip. And now the Demon tags in Samoa Joe. Ciampa moves in and hits Joe with a diving clothesline. Joe now hitting those rapid fire strikes he's known for. Ciampa's forced to roll out of the ring. Ciampa hip toss to Samoa Joe. And now trying to pick up Joe. Wrist lock, elbow. Maintaining wrist control with a knee to the face. Ciampa going to go into the cover. Hooks the leg on Joe. And Joe out before a 1 count. Ciampa moves in. Float over DDT. Ciampa tagging in his partner. Gargano the legal man. Samoa Joe quickly Irish whip. Catches him in a spinning power slam. Joe hooks the leg. Ciampa in to break up the cover at 1. Now Joe with Gargano. Looking for a German suplex. And Joe keeps his hands locked. Another suplex right on Gargano's head. And a third suplex into a bridge. Gargano out at 2. Joe looking for the muscle buster. Gargano scouts it. Face buster off the second turnbuckle. Joe looking for a hot tag. Gargano tags in Ciampa. But he turns around and doesn't tag in Ciampa. Instead, he takes on Finn Balor. Turns his attention to Joe now. Gargano doesn't know Balor's the legal man. Finn Balor now off the ropes. Diving Booker T kick. A scissor kick by Finn Balor. And that's it. Finn Balor wins with the Booker T scissor kick. And there you have it. The winners of the NXT Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. They now take on the Revival for the Tag Team Championships. Up first for this week of NXT, we've got Adam Cole taking on Aleister Black in a one-on-one. These two with some bad blood between each other after they got knocked out in the first round of the Dusty Rhodes Classic. Chad Gable takes on Johnny Gargano in what should be a great wrestling match. Champion Asuka takes on possible contender Shayna Baszler. And Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winners will face the Revival for the Tag Team Championships in the main event. And Malachi Black is able to defeat Adam Cole. Malachi Black, though, doesn't look like he's done. Heading out the ring to look for a weapon, and he pulls out a ladder. Aleister Black looking to inflict more punishment on Adam Cole. Off the skull with the ladder. Up next on the show, Johnny Gargano is able to defeat Chad Gable in a one-on-one match. And here we go, Asuka versus Shayna Baszler, and Baszler with a spear to start the match. Baszler now catching Asuka off the ropes, back body drop. She misses a kick, Asuka trips her, and now slams the head of the champion off the mat. Baszler tries a forearm, gets blocked. Asuka Irish whip over the rope. Baszler showing her power there. Now Baszler up to the top rope. Diving forearm to the floor. Asuka with a jawbreaker reverses. Shayna kick to the gut reverses. And just tosses Asuka across the floor. And now just stomping the arm of the women's champion. Looking to take out some of her submission holds and striking ability. Throwing the champion back in the ring at a 5 count. Running dropkick by Shayna. She is in complete control of the women's champion here. Irish whip again. Caught. This time into a spine buster. Shayna foot choking Asuka in the corner. Women's champion fighting for air and any momentum as she gets caught in a cover here. Forearm across the face, out at 1. Asuka back to her feet with a chop block. And now Asuka dealing out these hard kicks and stomps. Shayna quickly back to her feet, running spear again. Shayna now again working on the arms of Asuka. Champion back to her feet. Shayna gets a kick reversed. Asuka looks for that jumping hip attack. Shayna snaps the fingers. Irish whip. Champion off the ropes. Shayna floats under. Catches the champion. Goes under. Asuka with a lariat. Asuka lifting Shayna to her feet. Now hitting the ropes. Looking for that hip attack. Hooks the leg on the challenger. Into the cover. Shayna out at a 2 count. Asuka Irish whip Shayna off the ropes. Now catches her, rolls over armbar. Trying to unlock the hands there, and she does. Now Shayna with an Irish whip. Asuka goes over the ropes again. Shayna quickly back on the offense. Now Asuka drop kick on Shayna on the outside. Asuka again pulling the arm there. Trying to weaken that arm of Shayna. Asuka lifting up Shayna by her head with a hip attack. Asuka now throws the challenger back in the ring. Trying to finish this match. Shayna to her feet. Asuka takes her to the turnbuckle. Asuka scoop slam. Hooks the leg into a cover. Referee, are you gonna count this cover, referee? I guess Shayna kicks out. Referee just is... Oh no. Now Shayna moves in. Kick to the throat of Asuka. Can we get some medical team out here to check on the referee? I think he's hurt. Asuka goes for a springboard drop kick and hits the referee and Shayna. Now Asuka moves in. Shayna catches her. Kick to the gut. Asuka drops to her feet. Shayna just choking Asuka on the ropes. And now Shayna stalking her opponent. Kick to the gut. Asuka reverses. Irish whip. Shayna gets caught. Asuka floats over armbar. The referee is still not paying attention. Shayna tap, but the referee is just staring off into nowhere. Asuka into a cover. Oh, brother. And here we are, TakeOver Brooklyn. Everything's been leading up to this moment, so let's go over the card. And then as usual with pay-per-views, we hop into all of the matches to check in what's going on. Up first for the tag team titles, Joe and Finn Balor won the Dusty Rhodes Classic, but they were unsuccessful against the Revival. So now runners-up DIY will get an opportunity. A 5-man ladder match for the NXT North American Championship. Kevin Owens, Aleister Black, Ricochet, Adam Cole, and Drew McIntyre. For the Women's Championship, we've got Sasha Banks and Asuka. In a 2 out of 3 falls match, Sami Zayn takes on Shinsuke Nakamura. And in the main event for the NXT World Championship, the Demon Finn Balor takes on Samoa Joe, and this will be a no DQ match. Here we go. NXT Tag Team title match underway. Revival and DIY. Gargano head scissor takeover. You guys are just going to have to forgive me if I called him FTR or Dax and Cash. That's just who they are to me now. Gargano diving elbow. Cash Wheeler. Gargano breaks up the submission on Ciampa. Now Cash Wheeler and Gargano. RKO by Gargano. Just a cutter. And now Gargano with a sliced bread. Cash Wheeler is forced to roll out of the ring. Gargano on Dax. Dax big overhand chop. Gargano gets caught in a suplex, and now Ciampa in the turnbuckle. Elbow stuns Dax Harwood, but he goes right back on Ciampa. German suplex. Gargano and Cash Wheeler, facebuster. Now Dax and Johnny Gargano move their attention to each other. Gargano gets double teamed. German suplex, and now Ciampa in trouble. The Revival focus their attention, but Gargano back in the ring again, but gets dumped out by Dax Harwood. Ciampa gets squashed in the corner. Cover by the Revival. Ciampa out at 1. Gargano back in the ring again. The Revival both double team him. Fisherman suplex by Cash Wheeler. Another fisherman suplex. And a Saito suplex into a cover. Gargano out at 2. The Revival in complete control of this tag team match. Cash Wheeler with Gargano belly to belly suplex. Dax throws Ciampa out of the ring. He hangs onto the apron though. Gargano caught in another German suplex. Revolution knee strike by Ciampa, trying to help out his partner. Cash Wheeler reverse DDT. Ciampa now taking out both members of the Revival. Dax Harwood catches Ciampa, Northern Lights suplex. Gargano and Dax now. Gargano jumping arm breaker. Hook the leg, pin on Gargano. Gargano out at 2. Now Gargano up to his feet. Dax Harwood, fisherman suplex, a fisherman buster into the cover. Almost retained, but Gargano out at 2. Ciampa gets caught by Cash into the cover on Ciampa now. Gargano able to break it up. Now Cash Wheeler with Gargano. Gargano somehow flips out of that double underhook. Snap suplex. Ciampa with a running knee takes down Cash Wheeler. Now Ciampa looking for the Angel's wings. He hits it. Dax Harwood right there to prevent a cover, though. Northern Lights suplex. Dax drops the elbow across Gargano's face. Now he picks up Ciampa. Cash Wheeler back to his feet. Belly to belly is blocked by Ciampa. And a knee to the gut takes down Dax, but Cash is right there. Cash Wheeler, fisherman buster. Gargano up to break it. Now Gargano moves behind, steps up. Enziguri. Ciampa off the ropes, gets caught in a swinging neck breaker. Gargano now charging up. Dax Harwood in to save his partner. Not in time. Gargano hits a super kick and a drop kick to Dax. But now Dax from behind. Double underhook suplex into a bridge. The Dragon suplex won't do it. Gargano kicks out at 2. Ciampa gets alley-oop bombed into a cover. Gargano breaks that up. Gargano's been everywhere in this match. Now Gargano neck breaker on Cash. Ciampa gets caught by Dax, though. Looking for that fisherman buster, rolls through. Dax Harwood saves the tag team titles. Ciampa deadlift sit-out powerbomb into a knee strike. Gargano suplex against the turnbuckle into the cover. Dax is able to break it up, but he sacrifices the referee. Ciampa now to his feet. Cash Wheeler, Irish whip. Ciampa goes to the outside. Gargano escape, locked in. Dax Harwood going to help his partner out there. Grabs Gargano, looking for the German again. Now Dax lifting up Gargano as the referee makes his way to his feet. Ciampa back in the ring. Gargano gets caught in an exploder suplex. Ciampa catches the kick. Ciampa moves into the cover. Cash Wheeler breaks it up. And now Cash Wheeler wraps up Ciampa, sharpshooter, center of the ring. Dax is up to his feet. And that's it. Ciampa taps out. The Revival retain the NXT Tag Team titles. Drew McIntyre exit the ring, already looking for a ladder. Aleister Black gets dumped out to the side. Kevin Owens gets dumped out to the outside. Now Adam Cole moves in, gets hit with the ladder. Drew McIntyre again bouncing it off Adam Cole's skull. Ricochet moving in from behind. German suplex on the floor. Drew McIntyre now throws Ricochet. Kevin Owens and Ricochet double leg sweep on the floor. Now McIntyre picking up Aleister Black and just tossing him across the floor. Now Adam Cole out to pick the ladder up. And that hits Ricochet with it. Drew McIntyre moves in on Adam Cole. Leg sweep on the floor. Aleister Black from behind throws McIntyre in the ring. Adam Cole with the ladder again. Kevin Owens will not let him get in the ring with the ladder. Adam Cole though reverses and throws Kevin Owens against the barricade. Drew McIntyre goes and grabs the ladder and puts it in the ring. No one stops him. I don't think anyone's even seen Drew McIntyre in the ring with the ladder. He's got a free shot at the North American title. Aleister Black now rolling in the ring. Ricochet stops him, though. Adam Cole now moving in. Drew McIntyre's got 2 ticks on the title. And now Adam Cole up to stop him. Kevin Owens with a chair. And throws the chair, knocks McIntyre off the ladder. Adam Cole up there by himself. And now Ricochet just going to take the ladder out from under Adam Cole. Ricochet, though, gets caught in a vertical suplex onto the chair. Electric chair drop on Cole. And now Aleister Black throwing Ricochet out of the ring. And now Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens dump 2 competitors over the ring. Both get out of the ring, have the same idea. They both go and grab ladders. Ricochet, though, stops Kevin Owens. Ricochet now getting his own ladder. Setting up a bridge on the announce table is Ricochet. I think Adam Cole over there has a kendo stick. Drew McIntyre with Kevin Owens in the ring. Over his shoulder. Drew McIntyre now with the chair. Kevin Owens brought in the ring and just hits him over the knee with it. Aleister Black in to set up that ladder again. Kevin Owens reverses. Aleister Black spinning leg lariat. Follows up with a knee strike on Drew McIntyre. Now Aleister Black going to try to set up the ladder again. Kind of sets it up off center. Kevin Owens throws him to the outside onto that ladder bridge. Kevin Owens now climbing the ladder. He's got his hands on the title. Ricochet now in the ring to stop him. And he won't. Kevin Owens wins the NXT North American Championship. And here we go. Asuka versus Sasha Banks. NXT title underway. Sasha snapmare takeover. Now a series of forearms lifts Asuka up above her head. Fireman's carry. Landslide, drops the elbow across Asuka's face, and now a knee strike, a very brutal strike here. Asuka pulling herself up on the ropes. Sasha Banks Irish whip, reverses Asuka off the second ropes into a hard lariat, spins out the women's champion. A dominant start here by Sasha Banks, and now Asuka throws her out of the ring. Asuka go behind, German suplex on the floor. Sasha back up to her feet. Asuka meets her there, snapmare takeover, spinning enziguri, and now Asuka gonna throw the challenger back in the ring. Referee up to a 5 count, and now Asuka sit out alley-oop bomb, tries to go again. Sasha reverses though, able to knock the champion down. German suplex. Asuka rolls out, hard slap to the face, series of strikes, gonna wrestle her down. Banks able to roll out, head scissor takeover. Banks now Irish whip, Asuka off the ropes, gets caught, exploder suplex, or dragon suplex, I should say. Sasha Banks goes outside, climbing the ropes, looking for a high-risk maneuver. Frog splash, center of the ring. Asuka able to kick out at 2.9 to save her title. Sasha Banks was that close. Looking for the Banks statement. Asuka rolls out, well scouted. Now Asuka with the challenger. Spin kick to the gut. Running hip attack. Hooks the leg into the cover to retain the NXT Women's title. And she does. Here we go, Zayn v. Nakamura, 2 out of 3 falls, 10-minute time limit. Zayn moves in with a haluva kick, center of the ring. Pin on the challenger, Shinsuke with a rope break. Now Zayn tries to lift up Nakamura, hard knee to the gut. Nakamura with these strong strikes already. Kinshasa, both competitors coming out with hard strikes here. Sami Zayn kicks out of the Kinshasa early in this match. Shinsuke doing some early taunting here on the challenger. Sami Zayn moves in with a lariat though, trying to make a comeback. Sami Zayn off the ropes. Zayn now lifts up Nakamura, looks for what was a belly-to-belly. Nakamura moves in with a backcracker. Now Nakamura lifts up Sami Zayn and plants him, dragging Zayn to the center of the ring. Now possibly looking for another Kinshasa. And he hits it, hook the leg into the cover, and that's a 3 count. First fall goes to Shinsuke Nakamura, and now Sami Zayn just stomping out Shinsuke Nakamura, lifting him to his feet. Sami Zayn goes behind, looking for the suplex. Shinsuke with a back elbow. Shinsuke with Sami Zayn on the ropes, lifts him up, slingshot to the gut, and now Shinsuke up to the top rope, diving elbow drop. Hooks the leg, Shinsuke Nakamura for the win, and Sami Zayn out at 2. And now Shinsuke again. Oh, I thought he was going for the Kinshasa. He just hits him with a front kick. Sami Zayn having to pull himself to his feet by the ropes. Shinsuke with quick, stiff leg kicks. Sami Zayn dropped again, and now Shinsuke picks him up. Zayn ducks the punch, playing possum. Northern Lights bridge. A tight bridge there by Sami Zayn. Shinsuke out at 2.5. Now Sami lifting Shinsuke to his feet. Irish whip reversal. Sami Zayn was trying to trap Shinsuke in the corner. Off the turnbuckle, both competitors now bleeding. Shinsuke scoop slam. Goes up to the second rope. Calls for Zayn to get to his feet. Jumping Kinshasa. And that's the end of the match. And Nakamura defeats Sami Zayn. NXT World Championship match. No DQ. Samoa Joe. ST Joe to start the match. And now throws Finn Balor into the turnbuckle. Hard back chop. And now a violence party. Samoa Joe wasting no time here. This is a no DQ match. Joe now looking for weapons under the ring. Pulls out a baseball bat and just cranks it off Finn Balor's skull. Balor, though, quick to his feet. Sling blade. Balor now picks up the baseball bat. Hits Samoa Joe in the shoulder with it. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. For the NXT title, Samoa Joe out at 1. Joe moves in. More back chops. A spinning back fist stuns back Finn Balor. Double underhook. Butterfly suplex. Now Joe picks up the baseball bat. Again off the skull of Finn Balor. Balor back again to his feet though. Doesn't care about getting hit in the head with a baseball bat. And now Balor with the baseball bat. Hits Joe in the back of the head. Joe rolls through. Gets hit in the stomach. Rolls through again. Gets hit in the stomach. Rolls through again. Gets hit in the forehead. Joe manages to... These dudes are just no-selling baseball bats to the forehead. Reverse DDT by Balor. Joe now reverses. Balor steps behind. Balor lifts him up. 1916. The strength of Finn Balor hooks the leg. Joe out at 2. Joe back to his feet quickly. Wrestles up Finn Balor. German toss. German suplex toss. Finn Balor having to use the ropes to pull himself to his feet in the turnbuckle. Not the best place to be against Samoa Joe. Joe hangs him upside down. And Finn Balor now is just free picking for champion Samoa Joe. Joe again with the baseball bat. Balor rolls out of the way, picks up Joe, DDT, but now Balor spent, rolls into the cover, For the NXT title, Balor with one arm wins the NXT title from Samoa Joe. And that will do it for my NXT universe. What did you all think? Let me know in the comments. Is there anybody I left out? Is there anybody that I forgot to put in this universe mode? And what era of wrestling would you like to see me center a universe mode around next? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.